What's up you scallywags, my name is ESO and welcome to the channel where I play Skyrim and show you unique items and secrets. And welcome to Shalidor's Maze. Before you ask, no, this is not a mod. It's in the original game, and you can even come here yourself. I'll show you where it is in a moment. It's definitely worth visiting, because you can get a unique enchanted crown, and there's also an epic boss battle in the Rift of Oblivion. Not to mention lots of free staffs, and a clever puzzle to solve. Now, a lot of people don't know the significance of this location, or what it's even for. So let me give you a brief overview before we plunge into trying to solve the puzzle, and me showing you where all the unique stuff is. The maze is obviously called Shalidor's Maze, and Shalidor was the founder of the College of Winterhold during the First Era. He actually constructed the Labyrinth himself. He wanted to use it to test new archmages, or potential archmages. Navigating through the maze, funnily enough, wasn't actually part of the test. For one thing, you can't get lost in the maze, it's just a continuous path. However, most of the candidates did not survive the test. The test was basically to see if you had practical skill as well as an academic knowledge. Anyway, the maze isn't actually used anymore. It's pretty much just a ruin now. So now let's endeavour on the quest where we try and pass the test of the maze. So, to find Shalidor's Maze, we must first travel to Labyrinthian. So, Whiterun's just over here, and Labyrinthian is hidden behind this mountain range, just here on the map. So I recommend travelling to Morthal, and you can actually get the carriage from Whiterun to Morthal if you haven't been there before. Saves you having to walk. And then go south from Morthal, and there's like a giant staircase that leads you up the mountain. And then you'll end up where I am at the moment. And then we can go into Labyrinthian, which I'll show you. You also get this amazing view, so make sure you remember to look behind you. Wait, who the fuck is that? What? Oh my god, it's a vampire. Okay. They can't see me. Die, bitches. Oh my god, I really didn't expect this to happen. I didn't think there was any enemies around me. Oh my god, she just resurrected her dying friend. Fucking hell, man. She's got some crazy ass lightning spells, hasn't she? Night Lord Vampire. Well, I don't really want to be on the wrong side of her. Well. They're dead. Sorry about that. I didn't think I was going to be attacked by vampires. Anyway, useful tip. You can use vampire dust to make invisibility potions. I thought I was going to start the video with a nice view, looking into all these trees, and then I got attacked by bloody vampires. What is that? Is that... what's going on now? Oh my god, it's a cave troll. Whoa! He got butchered. Are there any more enemies that want to come at me? Because, can you... okay, who... No, no, I don't think they're good guys. They're just passing through. I think.
Need something?
No, not really. What? Okay, you're a bit keen. Anyway, come into Labyrinthian after you've been attacked by vampires and whatever else you find on the road, and you'll find this mound just in front of you. So from this mound you can look straight up the hill over there. There's another troll there, so let's just kill him. Did that go just over his head? Are you kidding? It did, didn't it? The thing about arrows in Skyrim is that you have to aim just under your target. Okay, unless they have severe dodging skills. This is just becoming embarrassing now. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Was it worth... okay, arrow to the foot, and it killed him in one hit. I think it was worth the time of watching me try to shoot him, just for that kill cam. Anyway, from here, look left, and you'll see a door, and that's the entrance to Shalidor's Maze. I did not think it would take me that long to get this far on the video. And there's also a secret chest here that you can loot. So definitely do that. Some gold and an ultimate potion of healing, which, my god, you're going to need that for the boss battle. So take that, and let's enter. Enter the labyrinth. And the music stopped completely, so there's a little garden, and this is the entrance to the maze. Ah, how cool is that? The staffs are rising up from the ground. Isn't that just the best thing ever? Okay, before I explain this, I just want to show you the maze, like, because you can, if you go up these stairs here, you get an awesome view over the top of it. So let's work our way up here. There we go. Doesn't that look amazing? It's almost like a mod someone's created. Yeah, very awesome. It's also got a cool story behind it, and you can see the word wall in the background over there. So let's go down, down, and I'll explain what is going on here. So there's a burnt corpse, and he's holding a soul gem, like his life depends on it. Maybe it's got his soul in it. And there's also a tattered note, and this basically, well, it's like a riddle, and it has the instructions on them, like of how you're meant to go through the maze. So enter twice, exit only once. Alteration will lead you to destruction. Only illusion shows the way to restoration. Conjure not, but be conjured instead. At the start it says enter twice, exit only once. Now the maze itself is it's just one linear path, so you can't get lost. There's no wrong turns or anything. And it means that there are two entrances to the maze, one on each side, and you have to exit each one in order to finish the maze. And these are all the staffs. And the second part of the note is basically saying we need these staffs in order to activate the sigils, which I'll show you in a second. So even if you're not a wizard, it doesn't matter. You can still do this maze as long as you take those staffs. So this is the first sigil I was talking about. And we need to use the staff's ability in order to open the gate. So go to weapons, and obviously picked up the staff. So Staff of Mage Light, that is alteration. So take this staff and cast it at the sigil. And now the gate's going to open for us. There we go. And there's also these really unique containers, and you can open them and they have hidden items inside them. So Scroll of Mage Light could come in handy on a dark night. This chain just closes the gate again, so there's no point in really using that. These shutters are just such a cool idea, really, aren't they? So I'm going to get my weapons out because there's a few enemies in this maze. Nothing serious until you get to the boss, so don't worry. I'm going to use my knife and fork because they're pretty badass. What is that sound? Can you hear that? It sounds like someone's snoring. It's such a weird sound. What is it? I'm kind of interested to find out. What's in here? Some charcoal? Well, that's useless, isn't it? So like I said, you know, the maze is just... Oh, here we go. It's a skeever. Why is he making that weird sound? Stop it. Stop that, man. Jesus. Anyway, this knife and fork, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can get them. I actually built a whole build based on using this knife and fork. Oh my god. Where the fuck did it go? I hit it out of midair and it just bloody vanished. I must have eaten it. Oh no, okay, there it is. I feel pretty stupid now. Anyway, just continue to follow this pathway. And you can open those shutters. They've got like, they just randomly have items in. Sometimes they don't. It's worth just having a check. Oh look, it's a severed head with, what is that? Yes, it's got a gold coin in its mouth. That's clever. I don't know what, this is the only place in the game they use these containers. Like, I know that for a fact. And they just look so cool. Like, why wouldn't you use them? What is this? Okay, so there's some body parts here. Wow, those skeevers have been busy. Like, seriously, what's happened here? Is this just like, is this a bad place to stand? Like, am I going to die if I stand here? One sec. This might actually be the center of the maze. Okay. I can't imagine why else this is here. The Skeevers obviously are very hungry though. But so am I, so I'm definitely going to win against them. More openings. Nothing in there. We're almost at the next sigil that we need to activate. So we'll just run down here, and it's almost... That's actually very clever. So these, if you open all of these, you can actually look back through them to the entrance to the maze. Now the only reason I noticed this is because I'm an architect, and I just think that's actually a really nice feature to a maze. Wow, that's really clever. I only just noticed that. Okay, so there's a trapdoor here, and obviously a sigil of destruction. Now I forgot to mention this earlier, but you don't actually have to use the staffs if you're a wizard like me, or well, partly a wizard. You can use your own spells. So if we cast that at the destruction sigil, this opens, and there's a trapdoor. So we're going to hop down here, and we're led to an interesting little underground cavern. And now, if you remember, the note said, it pretty much said don't use conjuration, because you can't activate this with conjuration spells, obviously, because you can't attack people with them directly. But you can, I mean, the note said at the end, you will be conjured by. So it basically means that, well, I'll explain that later, because otherwise it will get confusing. So come down the corridor to the right, and this spiral staircase will magically appear that takes us back up to ground level. There's a nice waterfall here. Oh shit, it's disappeared. Oh my, well that's pretty sneaky. Ooh. I'm sorry about the frame rate. I don't know what's going on there. I hope you guys don't mind. So I'm going to get my knife out again and my fork. Actually, I need okay, so go left, and this is the other side of the maze now. And there's a word wall here. I can't remember what shout it has on it, so let's have a look. Word power learned, fear, dismay. So basically, it's kind of like a big area of effect shout, and it makes everyone run away from you. It's pretty awesome, like, especially if like you're getting beaten by enemies. So sigil of illusion. I'm going to use an illusion spell on it. I'm going to use the fear spell, kind of appropriate, and that's going to lower this for us. And I'll just use my knife. Oh, here's the skeever. Skeever tail. There is a spellbook in one of these. I can't remember which one it is though, so I'm just going to check them all. I really do like the lore behind this maze. It's very interesting. I mean, I described it at the start of the video, but Shalidor, who's the magician who made it, he's a very famous wizard in Skyrim lore. He's actually got a lot of... It's worth reading up about him, let's just say that. I don't want to kind of... Anyone who's played the Elder Scrolls Online, just for the story, they'll understand how significant he is. Some bloody rags. Like, who the hell needs... That's just useless. Why even put it in there? Like, come on, man. Are you trolling me? But, he actually made his own island of Oblivion. So he's pretty much made his own realm. And Sheogorath actually stole that realm from him. So there's a whole... Oh, look, some emeralds. So carry on, continuing into the centre of the maze. Random fact that's non-Skyrim related. Oh my god, there's a fucking ice blade. Well, I can destroy him because I've got a fire enchant on my knife and fork. Yeah, so there's a skeleton here, and he's got... Okay, there's a skeever as well. Die. That's actually a skill book for conjuration, so if you want conjuration skills, read this. Liminal bridges. I think the book's about planes of oblivion and like bridging the gaps between the real world, which is this world, and the world of oblivion. There's also a dynamo core there, which is very useful because you can actually use that dynamo core to summon Daedric armor, and it's the only way you can get Daedric armor without smithing it. So it's definitely worth grabbing if you're interested. I'll leave a link to the video guide explaining how you do that precisely. Here we go, Spell Tome, Heal Other, and this is the restoration thing. So I recommend you use the staff for this because some of the restoration spells don't work on it. Like if you use Heal Others on that sigil, it won't work. Weapons, what is it? It's going to be... I need the staff. Staff of Repulsion, here we go. So we're going to use that. And the trapdoor's going to open. And we're going to jump down here. Oh, before you jump down here, make sure you're prepared. Because, like I said earlier, when I was trying to explain it, but I was probably just confusing you. The end of the note said, be conjured by. So this is basically going to lead us into a boss battle. So I'm going to equip my other weapon, because it's a pretty difficult boss battle, to be honest. And I mean, even though the knife and fork look quite trivial, I've actually enchanted these, and my build guide, which I'll leave a link to in the description, explains how to do it. And I think I said in the build guide you could achieve like 200 and something damage over a few seconds. With like the dual flurry attack does like it just does a lot of damage pretty much. It's an elemental enchantment build. So here we go. This is a bit crazy, this bit. Oh my god! So we're in the Plane of Oblivion and Dremora Valkoyanaz. I can't say his name. Look, I'm level 150 something, and look how much damage he's doing to me. But this looks pretty awesome. I just want to kind of show it off. Because it looks insane, doesn't it? I mean, he's got no armor, so if you just damage him like to half health, it'll summon you back to the real world. And there are some Atronachs. Oh my god. So I'm just going to kill him so he doesn't kill me. We'll loot his body in a second because he's got some unique stuff. And he'll randomly bring some Atronachs with him. So he's brought 2 Atronachs of fire this time. Sometimes he'll bring the ice ones or the storm Atronachs. It really depends. Take care of the fire ones though, because they have a tendency to explode after you kill them. This might be why this corpse is burned. Maybe he got to the end and then got killed by the Dremora. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that this guy has a name. And I don't know if this guy is important. But maybe you guys can tell me in the comment. I haven't researched into that before. This is the unique item, the Diadem of the Servant. Servant? I'm not so sure. The spells in all schools cost less magicka to cast. So I think it's 5 or 10%, 5% I think. And so wearing it's pretty useful because all your high level spells cost 5% less magicka, which is pretty damn useful to be honest. So make sure you grab that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Oh no, it's not it. It's not it. There's one more thing I need to show you. If you come up this staircase here, just to be thorough, there's a unique well, no, it's not unique, sorry. It's basically a leveled shield, or you have to hop across here. A leveled shield and a leveled mace. So if you're not interested, I mean, you can leave now if you like. But if you like videos like this and you enjoy watching me do them, my channel's literally full of them. So make sure you check. I mean, I've got that. I'll actually leave some links in the description to other puzzle videos like this one that you guys can watch because they are very cool. There's actually a dungeon which has just puzzles in it. So if you go left, oh, I walked past it, sorry. It's just here. There's a little cave alcove, and there's a dwarven shield and an ebony mace in here. I'm pretty sure it's leveled. So once you get here, you can just grab it. Depending on your level, it'll be really good items or not very good items. But yeah, if you're interested in watching more videos like this one, I release them weekly, so make sure you subscribe for it. I mean, the maze does look pretty awesome, doesn't it? I'm kind of overwhelmed by how cool it is. You can obviously use the whirlwind shout to cheat and get into the center of it. You can even like climb on the walls to kind of have an overview of it if you like. just jump between them and do the maze that way, even though it's kind of like cheating, but it's not like it's hard to do it properly, is it? Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Or you can subscribe and I'll see you next week. See you later guys.